Now, I'm not the regular speaker that should be here today. I'm a substitute. I'm giving Melissa a break because she's been speaking a lot, and she asked me a couple weeks ago if I could take over this particular talk. So I asked her, I said, okay, what's the talk about? And she says, well, the theme for this month is Growing Prosperity Consciousness. And the title that I had picked to do, this is Melissa, was From Vision to Manifestation. And I said, well, that sounds okay. I think I could handle that. And then just as we're finishing our conversation, she says, oh, yeah, by the way, that Sunday is also Mother's Day. You might want to work that in, too. Now, you'd think at first blush that would be like talking about apples and oranges. But as you'll see as I get into my talk, it really isn't. It's not at all. So along the way, we're going to honor many forms of mothering that are present in our community. We're going to honor birth mothers, adoptive and stepmothers, grandmothers, spiritual mothers, mentors, those who mother through service and compassion, those who are healing from mother wounds. Because in unity, we realize that the divine mother love expresses through many people, and you don't have to be a woman, and that has many paths. So let's begin. Let's talk about prosperity consciousness. How do we grow prosperity consciousness? Well, it starts with a vision, doesn't it? I mean, isn't that what Principle 3 says? You know, everything starts with thinking. So before we can do anything, we got to think about it. And that's you. And so what I want to do is I'm going to start, though, with Unity's first principle, because that is the key that everything goes around. Unity's first principle reminds us that there is only one power, one presence active in the universe, and as my life, God the Good. Now this means that every authentic desire for a greater life, or a greater love, or a greater expression is not separate from God. It's actually the God in us seeking an outward expression. Mothers know this pattern, because before any child is born, that mother, that family is they're dreaming about having a family. They're dreaming of a desire to nurture. And they want more than that. They recognize that there is a love within you that has yet to come out. So whether a literal child appears or not, that mother energy is the soul's awareness that something wants to be born through you. In the same way, prosperity consciousness begins when we allow to ourselves to see and feel a richer life, having greater financial freedom or more meaningful work, maybe a more harmonious relationship, or we simply want a vitality in our mind, body, and spirit. But many of us have been taught to think small. You know, we hear things like, don't get your hopes up. Don't ask for too much. And the one I really like is, oh, come on, be realistic. But in unity, that's not our role. Our role is not to shrink the dream. Our role is to align that dream with our divine nature. So the key question for prosperity visioning is simply this: what is the highest good that Spirit wants to express as my life. Not what can I get away with, but what wholeness, what joy, what abundance is seeking expression through me. Today, as we think of mothers and mother figures in our lives, we can notice how many of their greatest contributions began with a very simple vision. A vision like, I want my kids to have a better life and more opportunities than I had. I want everyone to feel safe and secure in my home. I want to create a life where no one goes hungry. Every expanded life, every healed pattern began with someone daring to hold a bigger vision. But once a vision is conceived, it needs a womb. It needs a place where it can be held and protected and nourished before it becomes visible. In the journey of mothering, this is the literal and spiritual womb time. It's the months of waiting before the baby is born. It's the loving something you can't even see. It's the making room in your home and your heart for someone who isn't even here yet. And during these long months, where there seems to be very little happening on the outside, everything is happening on the inside. Prosperity consciousness works the same way. We often want instant manifestation, but Spirit invites us into a season of inner preparation. Our consciousness has to expand to match that vision that we are seeking to express, and that is going to take some time. This womb of faith, if you want to call it that, is made of thoughts, of course, and these thoughts are aligned with truth. And the first thing we need to do in this is we need to release the thoughts of never enough, of I'm always struggling, of that's how it always is. And we need to replace them with thoughts that are rooted in spiritual law, such as there is no lack in God, I am one with the infinite source, and every need is met at the right time, in the right way. But during this time, we also have feelings of fear and unworthiness that arise. But Mother Love shows us how to respond, not with shame, but with gentleness. So what do we say to our frightened self that has this great idea but they're not sure where it's going to go? We say, honey, I know you're scared, but we are not alone. Spirit is here. We are being guided. Like a mother speaking blessings over her child still in the womb, we can speak blessings over our own life, over our work, our finances, our relationships. And this is where Mother's Day comes intimately close to prosperity consciousness. The essence of mothering is the faith that what is growing inside will be worth the wait, will be worth the discomfort, and will be worth the unknown. Now, some of us did not grow up with nurturing mothers. So Mother's Day is not that joyous day that most of us want to celebrate. We may not have had the blessings of a good mother. We may have experienced more criticism than blessing. We may have experienced more scarcity than security. And sometimes she just wasn't there. She may be working, trying to help feed the family. Yet even here, divine mother love is at work. The Christ within us can become the loving parent that we may not have had. We can grow a new prosperity consciousness by cultivating an inner mothering presence. One that holds us in compassion, encourages us, blesses us, reminds us that we are worthy simply because we are. Now, at some point, every vision has to start taking action, and we call that our moment of labor. Now, labor here is it's where willingness meets effort. Where willingness meets effort. Where faith meets follow-through. Ask any mother. The miracle of birth also involves work. It involves discomfort. And it involves the decision to not quit when it starts to really get painful. Prosperity consciousness calls us into the same kind of courage. We do not earn God's good. Good is our spiritual inheritance. We do not participate, we do participate in how that good moves into expression. In Unity, we talk about co-creation. It's principle 3. God is the source. We are the channel. Spirit is the infinite idea that we give form. That means our part in moving from vision to manifestation is like a mother listening to the needs of her child. We need to listen to the guidance of Spirit. Is there a new way for me to use my gifts? Is it time to release this job, or this pattern, or this relationship? What is mine to do today to step into greater abundance? This is what the Spirit guidance is asking us. This listening happens in prayer and meditation, in silence and in stillness. Prosperity consciousness is not created by frantic activity. It is revealed through Spirit-guided activity. Now, sometimes the guidance we hear calls us out to do something that we're not familiar with, to take us out of our comfort zones. Things like taking a class. Happens to be one coming up in a couple weeks. It also calls for maybe now it's time to apply for a new job. Maybe your Spirit is trying to get you to seek some counseling. Start a new business. Forgive someone that has been blocking your good. In this area, of our move from vision to manifestation. This part that we call labor, this is the willingness to do what we have avoided previously. Because until we do that, we're not going to be able to be in service to the life that we are the new life that we are trying to birth, the new us. A mother's love often shows up as brave choices as well. Moving to a new city, leaving an unhealthy relationship, dropping microphones on the floor. There we go. That's even better. Okay. Likewise, prosperity consciousness moves beyond wishing to aligned action. Now we're going to start to make the manifestation real. There is a spiritual law of circulation. And it goes like this: as we give, as we share, as we bless, we participate in the flow of good that cannot help but come back to us increased. You know, what goes around comes around, but if you've done it right, it comes back better. But labor in a prosperity sense also includes returning a portion of your income in gratitude, whether that's tithing or some other kind of giving. It includes sharing our time and our talent in service. It includes blessing and supporting others in their prosperity. Mothers know that love multiplies when it's given, but not when it's hoarded. Prosperity operates the same way. So now our vision is starting to take form. The new job appears. The relationship heals. The new business launches. Maybe you're paying off debt, buying a new home, or finishing that creative project you've been working on. In Unity, we call these demonstrations of prosperity. Unity teaches that they are effects, not causes. They are the outpicturing of an inner shift in consciousness. What the heck does that mean? That's a Unity term. It means that the changes you've made inside are starting to manifest outside. Outpicturing. Good term. But as we all know, when a mother gives birth, that's not the end of her journey, because the journey changes. There's joy, but there's also a new level of responsibility and a new invitation to grow. The same is true with our outward prosperity. We need to give thanks. Gratitude seals the consciousness that attracted the good in the first place. So we say, thank you, God, for this manifestation. And I recognize you as the source. But what if I lose what I've just gained? Again, the same Spirit that brought this to you is still with you. Your source is not the job that you got. It's not the money in your account. It's not your possessions in your home. Your source is only God. You go back to God. You don't have to worry about the rest of it. One of the most powerful things that marks a mature prosperity consciousness is the desire to share. And this is where Mother's Day and prosperity conscious actually intersect. Divine mother love is not satisfied if only one of her children are fed. She's not satisfied if only one of them is safe. Nor is she satisfied if only one of them is free. True prosperity is communal. And it asks, how can my abundance bless my family and my larger human family? How can my prosperity help create a world where children are valued, where mothers are supported, and where no one is disposable? In Unity, we affirm that we are not separate individuals fighting for the scraps of life. We are individualized expressions of the one life, the one presence, the one power. And we're invited to participate in a shared and ever-expanding good. As we hold these ideas of prosperity consciousness, we pause to honor those who are joyful today, celebrating mothers who were kind, supportive, and present. We pause to honor those whose relationship with their mother was complicated or painful. We pause to honor those who longed to be mothers but were never able to. We pause to honor those who have lost mothers or grandmothers. And we pause to honor those who are mothering the world through teaching, mentoring, caregiving, activism, and friendship. In each of these stories, divine mother love is present as comfort, as healing, as strength, and as a calling. Prosperity consciousness invites us to allow this divine mother love to heal our ideas of not being enough, to soothe the wounds that we were never chosen, never valued, never safe. And it opens us to a deeper experience of being cherished. You might say that you did not receive this kind of mothering from your own past. But are you willing to receive it now from God? To extend it to yourself and to offer it to others? Let's go to meditation, shall we? Let's get comfortable in our chairs. Let that chair support you fully, because we're going to try to get as relaxed as we can. Feet flat on the floor. And let's take a deep breath. Yeah, just let that go out nice and smooth, nice and slow. Let's take another one. I've talked a lot today about vision to manifestation and the mother love that kind of binds it all together. So as you move through this week, you might want to work on this simple Unity-inspired process. It's got 5 actions we're going to do. We're going to do a little exercise on vision, faith, action, circulation, and gratitude. First, vision. In your mind, I want you to think about a statement of what kind of a prosperous life you want to claim. Is it through relationships? Through finance? Through creativity? Through physicality or spirituality? How do you envision your prosperous life? And then ask yourself, how does this vision reflect my highest good and the good of all concerned? That's your vision. I was reading somewhere where if you really want to set that vision in your mind, you need to write that vision 33 times every day for 3 days. And at the end of those 3 days, that vision will be ingrained. Moving on to faith. In meditation, feel your vision is already true in God. It's already there. And let the mother love, divine mother love, hold you in reassurance that this is something better for you. And this is something you're going to receive in that perfect time, in that perfect order. Moving on to the action. Each day, ask yourself, Spirit, what is mine to do today? And then take one guided step, however small, that aligns with that vision. We go to circulation. You need to give in a way that stretches you ever so slightly, that stretches your time, stretches your encouragement, stretches your money, stretches your attention. And as you give that way, you can affirm, I am part of the infinite flow of good. And finally, gratitude. Like I said, that locks it in. So before you sleep, list 3 things, 3 gifts that you received that day. And thank God for those gifts, for those signs of progress, however subtle, that your vision is working. As we enter the silence now for just a minute or 2, I want you to think about those 4 things. Get yourself a vision. Hold it as being already true. Asking Spirit, what should I do today? Giving in a way that stretches you. And thanking God for your progress as we go into the silence. for just a few moments. Ever so slowly, ever so gently, start to bring your consciousness, your awareness back to this time and place. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, roll your shoulders. And when you're ready, growing prosperity consciousness is really the art of spiritual mothering. We conceive a divine idea, we carry it in faith through the invisible months, we labor in aligned action, we celebrate and nurture the life that emerges, and we let that life bless others. I'm going to leave you today with this blessing. May you, on this Mother's Day, receive once more the assurance of divine mother love. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. And you are not meant to live in perpetual lack. And may you always remember, you are a beloved expression of God, invited into a full, abundant, and meaningful life. And so it is, and so we allow it to be. Thank you very much for your attention today. Stay safe, be well, and as always, I bid you namaste.
Thank you. I switched mics. Should be, oh, there we are. Sorry, I got up. Anyway, you know what I did. I had a mic in my hand, and that was my mic. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. You touched my heart and soul. It was like I needed all of that meaning and reassurance and breadth of spirit, of mothering spirit. Thank you very much. Let's give them another round of applause. Now it is time, excuse me, to enter into generosity consciousness. Thank you to all who have continued blessing our spiritual community with your tithes and offerings. We are truly blessed by your giving. If you feel led by Spirit to give today, we invite you to prepare your gift now. And if you are being led to make an online donation today, or you can use our convenient PayPal QR code or visit our website, that weird thing, QR code. We now invite you to hold the thought of your blessing in your mind and your heart as we say together our offering blessing. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. Amen. And now for the music team.
I can do anything, make up my mind to do. I've got a thing inside that I was designed to do. Nothing can hold me back if I don't want it to. 'Cause I can do anything, make up my mind to do. 'Cause if I can think, then I can dream. What I can dream, I can believe. What I believe, then I will see. I can do anything, anything. I can be anyone that I decide to be. I have a great big dream growing inside of me. No one can bring me down, 'cause I know what's right for me. I can be anyone that I decide to be. 'Cause if I can think, then I can dream. What I can dream, I can believe. When I believe, then I will see. I can do anything, anything. I can do anything. I make up my mind to do. I've got a thing inside that I was designed to do. Nothing can hold me back if I don't want it to. 'Cause I can do anything, make up my mind to do. 'Cause I can do anything, make up my mind to do.
Thank you, Unity Singers. And thank you all for joining us today, and including those on Facebook Live. And thank you, Karen Pauline, for platforming for us today. Bill, great job again. Wonderful message and meditation as well. Well, we're at the end of our service today, so let's form a circle. Can we get around all the tables and chairs today? Let's try it. We may have to stretch a little bit. Can we do it? Working on it. If you're able, please stand and get in a circle. Yeah, what's going on? All right. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Yeah, great job. Very good. And now, the prayer for protection. Chloe's ready. She's ready. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is.
Remember, folks, first you think it, then you can do it.
Wherever we are, God is. All right, one more. Wherever we are, God is.